Speak, Lord.
What it do? What it do? LTBB crew in the building, man. It's your guy, Goose Thomas. I got my OG, my mans, Mr. Bill Blockham Logan here with me. What's good, OG?
Hello, people.
We are here, man.
What's going on, brother?
Man, I'm here, man. It's blazing. It's hot outside, bro.
Yeah, it's blazing.
Played a round of golf this morning. I was over at Painted Desert. Shout out to my boy Rich McDonald, man. Went out there and ran the Painted Desert track with me this morning, man. Appreciate you, homeboy. He's avid listener of the show, man, and in the group heavy. So appreciate you, family, for rocking with me this morning. But yeah, man, it's 110. Yeah, man, it's 110 outside.
Stay hydrated.
Please stay hydrated, y'all. Get this water in you, man. It would behoove you to keep the water in you.
And eat your water as well.
That's fruits for
Yes.
you guys there.
Yes.
That means that.
Yes, you can eat your water too.
You can eat the water. Yes, you can. No question about it, man. Look, man, we got a pretty packed show today, man. NBA draft news. Who did you feel should have went that didn't go? I got a couple in my head that I felt were draftable that didn't get drafted. Like, I don't know, the leading scorer in the country, he didn't get drafted. So along with a couple of my ex-Tar Heels that didn't get picked up, didn't get drafted, but they got picked up on two-way deals. So we're gonna talk about all of that, man. We got a little baseball news, a little NFL camp news. Rest in peace to Dave Scott. Big time choreographer. Worked on countless movies. And he was Andre Bailey's best friend, man. So Andre Bailey is in California, attending the homegoing services of one Dave Scott, man. So got a chance to meet that dude, man. Super cool cat. And gone too soon from us, man. So rest in peace, Dave Scott. We're going to take a small break. Hear from the sponsors, man. We'll be right back, man. LTBB crew in the building. Let's get it.
Gorilla Cross Radio.
Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome back, man. LTBB crew in the building. Let the ball bounce. Sports talk right here on the Gorilla Cross Network. If you want to give us a shout up here, man, 702-608-3259 is the number to chime in with us, man. We are live right here, man, downtown Las Vegas at the Gorilla Cross Studios, man. Shout out to Quan59 on the boards. Shout out to Shake DeVille out in Cali, man. Shout out to everybody, man, that listens to us, man, and that's been chiming in with us for the last 14 years. Unbelievable stuff, man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff, man. Shout out to Speak Low out in St. Louis, Missouri.
Beat maker.
The Beat Maker. Speak Low.
Got to do a little shake on the end.
Nah, man, we appreciate everybody, man, that rocks with us every single day, man. The page goes crazy every single day, and it wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for you guys, man. So we thank you and appreciate you, man. Another death that we must announce, man, is Dave the Cobra Parker. Longtime Pittsburgh Pirate. Just a monster on the mound. You said he had Lou Gehrig's?
I believe he.
Is that what it was?
I think the last time I heard them talk about it, he had because he was in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And he was couldn't speak. I think last year they had some kind of reunion or something like that in Pittsburgh for the old Pittsburgh Pirates. And, he was in a wheelchair, not doing good.
Yeah.
And I guess it culminated to this today.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Like, he was one of my favorite players to watch growing up.
Sure. Sure.
Dave Parker was a beast.
Yeah, and of course I never got to see him live, but of course, being a baseball fan and a baseball guy, you hear of the greats and what they were able to do, and Dave Parker was one of those guys that if you weren't around to see him, you heard about Dave Parker. It's impossible to be a baseball guy or girl and not hear of Dave Parker.
Yeah. Champion, won a ring.
Yes.
Yes. With the Pittsburgh Pirates. I forget. I think in '79. I think it's '79.
Yeah, man. Dave Parker, man, a monster on the mound. Of course, you see old highlights, and you get to. I ain't gonna say kind of live those times, but you see how dominant those guys were in their time, in their tenure, and Dave Parker was one of those dudes, man, that was just dominant, man. And salute to his family, man, the whole Pittsburgh Pirate organization, and definitely lost a great for sure, man. Rest in peace, Dave Parker, man. Yeah.
Also, we lost one of R&B music icons, Walter Scott. Yes, from the Whispers.
Wow, man.
Just keep on loving me.
Keep on
loving me.
Yeah,
wow.
Man. Yeah, wow. It's we don't like to, folks don't like having full blown conversations about death. Of course, it's life, But man, take care of yourselves, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know we stress it all the time here, on the show, man. We just got through saying, man, drink your water. Eat your fruits and vegetables, man. Take care of yourself, man. Get your exercise, man. Take care of yourself.
Put you some electrolytes in there.
Get some electrolytes in you, man. I know, we talk about it all the time, about our weight loss journeys and stuff like that, man. Man, your boy A1C was at like a 10, bro. That's not good, bro.
No.
I had to do something about it.
Yeah.
I had to do something about it, man.
I'm in that same journey.
Yeah.
Type 2. So, through some medication, not a lot, some medication
right.
And watching how I eat.
Yeah.
I'm doing better.
Yeah. That's it, man. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
I know, it's a little medication for me, man, and mostly, eating. Like it was bread for me. Bread was like it had the tightest grip.
Yeah.
Bread had the tightest grip upon me,
Them
brother.
Carbs. Woo.
What? Do y'all know how good turkey and Kobe Jack cheese sandwiches are? I don't think y'all understand how good they are, man.
Oh.
With that thin layer of Miracle Whip running across there, man. I don't think y'all understand, man.
OMG.
I don't think you understand.
No, they don't understand.
They don't get it. I had to put them
But
down.
there's alternatives.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
There's alternatives to bread.
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Yes, there
So,
are.
I mean,
Yes,
you
there
just
are.
got to find your niche.
Got to find what it is for you.
And what it is for you. And enjoy your turkey. Kobe Jack.
Ain't nothing wrong with turkey now.
And a thin layer of mayo. Me, mustard. Yeah.
That don't.
For me, little mustard.
Little mustard, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it, man. Speaking of mustard, I just saw this. I don't know if it's true or not, though. But DJ Mustard just got a deal with Heinz. Is that true? I think that they made the bottle, brother. I'm not sure if it's true or not, because I didn't even. I saw it, and the source on Facebook was credible, but I didn't go Google it.
Yeah.
They made a mustard bottle with mustard across the bottle. I mean,
Okay.
it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
Was it not? Was it not bound to happen? Come on, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody can look that up, I mean, I got, my phone kind of occupied right now. If anybody can Google search that, man, and fact check that. Let me know if that's a real thing,
That's
man.
a real thing.
That's pretty crazy. But I mean, if so, it was bound to happen, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Little baseball news, man. My Braves got beat up yesterday, 13-0 after a weather delay. Thank you. Why not? It's a real thing. It is. Wow. It's a real thing.
That's from the Heinz
That's
YouTube
from
page.
their YouTube page.
From their YouTube page.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So it is. It is true. It is true. My Braves got thumped yesterday, man, after a 2-hour rain delay at home at Truist Park. The Phillies have been on a little downslide, and after splitting with the Mets up at Citi Field, coming back home feeling okay.
Yeah.
And got blitzed. Just got blitzed, man. Walked 5 in the first 3 innings. And the Phillies, you can't let that lineup, even without Bryce Harper, you can't let that lineup get any type of confidence, man, because they'll kill you, man. And we definitely paid for it. But back again today, 4:15 first pitch today. And let's see if we can get a little redemption song, man, because yesterday was bad.
My Dodgers are
Yeah.
currently playing. They losing to Kansas City in Kansas City, 2-0.
Okay.
Bottom of the fifth. So,
Early. Halfway through.
Yeah,
Halfway through.
Got a little time to make some runs happen.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. All-Star break is coming up here soon. Is Ohtani participating in the home run derby?
I haven't heard. I haven't
we
heard.
got Ronald Acuna is participating in the home run derby for us. Of course, it's in Atlanta, so
Yeah.
Us being able to actually get somebody in there, man, is actually pretty cool, man. If anybody was to do it, I'd probably pick him to do it. We got a couple other sluggers over there, Austin Riley, Matt Olson and guys like that. But, I'd rather it be Ronald Acuna, man. He's an exciting young player, man. Especially coming off the ACL, coming off the ACL injury. But I mean, the dude's batting like 390 right now, man. So he's kind of ripping the cover off the baseball.
Yeah.
Right now, man.
Shohei, he's back pitching again on the pitch count.
Yeah. They got him at what, 75? He probably ain't going over 75 for him,
he's
right?
not going. No, he's not going. No, yeah, he's
Yeah,
not going.
probably not even
nowhere
that.
near it, No,
They probably giving him maybe 3 innings.
Yeah.
If that.
yeah. And look good. Look good.
Yeah.
Stuff
Stuff
is
is
live.
stuffing.
It's live.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know. I tell people, I said, man, he need the years. I
Yeah.
said, but right now, he's probably one of the greats of all time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For what he's been able to do, sure,
yes,
no doubt.
mean, he got over 200 home runs right now.
Yeah.
In his career.
If the trajectory stays, if we look back in, let's just say 5 years from now, because how long you been in the league? Been in the league 5 years, right?
He's been in the league about 5.
Okay, so if we go 5 years from now, and those numbers are still trending, I'd be comfortable at that time calling him an all-time great. While he's still, I don't know, his career's probably still got another 7 years left after that.
Yeah.
I'll be comfortable calling him an all-time great at that point.
Yeah.
Not even just of this era.
And what
I'll be comfortable calling him an all-time great.
And what I liked about him was when he signed that deal, he deferred a lot of that money so the Dodgers could keep picking up good players.
Yep.
Just pay me on the back end.
Pay me on the back end.
I know y'all good for it.
Yeah, man. You got to be good for it. It's LA, baby. It's LA, baby.
Good for it. Yeah.
You're good for it, man.
Good for it. So yeah.
I'll take $1 million a year. How much ever he making? Yeah. Defer the other $600 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's put that on the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all can have that for now.
He threw his hardest pitch today, 101.
Really? Was it for a strike though?
Yeah.
Wow. That's always better when it's for a strike, man.
No, he hit into a double play with that.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean,
That's even
still,
better.
Yeah, it's even better. Still for a strike.
Yeah.
Because it was swung at. But yeah, man. About halfway through. Most teams have played 81 games. Most teams have. I think everybody's played at least 81. So we halfway through.
Full basketball season.
It's a full basketball season. Wow. I mean, painted it middle in. Wow.
I think he played 2 innings, and he didn't get scored on.
That looks good to me.
You know what that also does too? That keeps that pitching staff fresh.
Keep him fresh. Keep him fresh. When you can put him in there just to spoil a start, or I mean, just to give you 3 innings and let your bullpen do the rest of the work, whatever the case may be.
But just think about it. You can bring your starter in the 3rd inning.
Sure.
With no runs?
Sure.
If the Dodgers are up, that's even better for that starter.
That's even better. Absolutely.
He can come in the 3rd inning,
100%.
Get his, whatever allotted 60 pitches in,
right?
And by that time it's the 9th inning. Dodgers might be winning 8th inning, 7th, 8th, 9th
That's
inning.
a luxury.
Yeah,
man. That's a luxury when probably your best overall offensive player can also spell a couple of couple of innings for you. That's pretty.
Because
cool,
the bullpen
man.
is, because the Dodgers pitching staff they're missing some starters. Right now. So, that right there is
it's a luxury,
man.
It's a big luxury, man.
You
you can't be mad at that when your slugger can come in and for now spill three innings for you.
Yeah.
That's definitely a beautiful thing. Watching the Live Golf tournament here, man, in studio. They out in Dallas. It's Live Golf Dallas. I can't tell who's leading. Somebody from the Four Aces that's leading right now, but this is second round. Second round, man, with 2 holes left. I can't tell. They abbreviate the names too. So, but yeah, man, Live Golf Dallas. I went to Dallas 2 years ago for I think it was the team championship out in Dallas. Man, I had a good time. Live Golf events are really, really fun. If you get a chance to get out to, PGA Tour events are fun too. But if you get a chance to get out to Live Golf event, it's a big party, man. They have a lot of fun out there. But yeah, man, that's your baseball news and a little bit of golf news right there. Just threw in there. They out there at the Rocket Mortgage Classic this weekend, man. PGA Tour's out in Detroit at the Rocket Mortgage Classic. So, yeah, man. It might not be basketball and football going on right now at the time, but we still got a little sport that we can discuss to you guys, man. We got NBA Summer League coming to Vegas, second week of July. Bronny James and Cooper Flagg match up in the very first game of Summer League. Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks, man. So that's definitely going to be a packed gym. Of course, it's going to be over at the Thomas & Mack. They are not going to have that in Cox Pavilion. That will be at the Thomas & Mack because 15,000 people will pack in there to watch that.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
What about the Scallywags? They'll be in there too?
The Scallywags will definitely be there. Look, man. Look, we can we call them Jags too? Just another girl?
Yeah.
They're Jags as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just the Jags. The Jags will be there. They'll hang out in the 110-degree heat. They don't care. They don't care, man.
Trying to catch them one.
They don't care, man. Unbelievable stuff, man. Speaking of, let's talk about this draft a little bit. But before we do that, man, I want to ask the people real quick. And I got two hip hop connoisseurs here in the studio with me. Is Jim Jones better than?
While he eats his scones over there.
Oh my gosh, bro! Hey, man. Now it's one thing to do something to get clicks and to get your name out there and be relevant, and I really think this man believes that though. No, I truly do. I truly believe it. He goes on Nightcap with Shannon Sharp and Ocho. Where did he originally say it on Drink Champs? Where was he when he originally said it, bro? Joe Budden's podcast. That's where it was. My man.
The way they looked at him, they thought he was joking at first.
My man. No, he was serious.
But Joe and them thought he was joking at first. Wait, you serious?
Yeah, you serious?
He was serious, bro.
You serious, bro? Man.
What are we doing here?
Man. It's a shame that podcasts and social media has to be this avenue for irrelevant content
yeah
to be put out there for us to discuss.
Yeah.
the ridiculousness.
Yes. It's terrible.
And he's trying to beef with Shannon Sharp about gyms. Dude, you do not want to go in the gym with that dude,
Please,
bro.
man. And that man damn near 60.
Talking about, well, we can go in the gym as long as it ain't got to do with strength. When you go in the gym,
What does it have to do with? What are we doing in the gym? What are we doing in the gym?
he said, Shannon Sharp was like, I'll do whatever you do.
What do we do in the gym, though?
See, that
Like,
part's trolling. That part he's just trolling.
like, what else do we do in the gym?
I mean, I go watch movies at EOS. They got a little movie room. You can get on the treadmill and
This man
the bike.
got a membership to
Stairmaster.
watch movies.
They play some good movies sometimes.
Yeah.
Hour and a half on the treadmill, man.
Just standing there.
Watching Man on Fire.
Just
This is
standing on the
crazy.
treadmill.
That's crazy. That's just nuts, man. But no, man, like, then he tried to say, go to the charts. Well, we did that too, Jimmy. And the charts say you're a liar. Shout out to the Wizard, man. Ozzie Smith out there at Live Dallas. Look at that.
Yeah.
But the charts say you're a liar, Jimmy.
Yes.
Like what? You told us to go to the main thing that's getting ready to prove
You wrong.
opposite of your point.
Mm-hmm.
You told us to go to the charts, man.
Him and Damian Hall.
Oh yeah, Damian Hall tripping. I was about to sing lead on that. You probably weren't.
Okay, let's play devil's advocate for a minute.
Okay, let's say he was.
Say if he did, he sung,
Okay.
Let's Chill.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
that they went in the studio, listened to that thing, and said, you know what, Aaron?
Not this one.
Not this one. Aaron, do your thing.
Not this one.
And how come you haven't had a solo project, Damian? Your brother did?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I mean, if you was that guy.
He was that guy. If you were that guy,
Damian,
stop it.
you're just a doo-wopper, sir. That's it. Doo-wop in the background. And it's okay. Guy was live. Come on. Guy was live. I'm not going to take nothing away from Guy. Guy was live, bro.
He called that man
You was in the background
a doo-wopper.
rolling your fists, doo-wopping, sir. And it's okay. You were a part of the group. Matter of fact, you wasn't even a part of the first album. It was another dude on the album. It wasn't you. And that was probably their
Interesting.
best album.
Interesting. You're a doo-wopper.
And I was
sir.
wrong. It was the Joe Budden and Jada podcast that he said it on. And Joe Budden.
Oh no!
I mean, Fat Joe
Jada
and
Okay.
Jada, and then Joe Budden and all them reacted the next day.
Okay. Oh man, that's unbelievable.
Jim Jones wasn't even the third best rapper in that room on their podcast.
On their podcast,
because I'm sure there's a cameraman over there that's
that
a better
might
rapper
be
than
better.
Jim Jones.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you gotta chill.
yeah. At some point, man, the BS must stop.
Must stop, man.
Jimmy,
There's no need for it.
Jimmy, you're not it.
And how do you think Fat Joe and Jada felt? Him saying that when
In front of
we
them.
know you're not better than us.
You're
What
not
are you
even better
talking
than
about?
us. That's why. Now that I
insanity.
think about it, I remember the clip. Jada was hysterical, like he was tripping. And I know Jada thinking this in his head, like, hold on.
Jada has that argument.
Jada can have the argument.
Jada has that argument. He's the only one in that room that could have that argument.
He's the only one there that can have that argument. So for you, sir, to say something so asinine, come on, big dog. Come on, big dog.
Is it confidence?
No, it's stupidity. That ain't even confidence, bro.
I keep telling people, y'all better recheck that confidence thing when people say these outlandish things. It's not confidence, man.
That is raw stupidity.
Because we seen it in real time.
We saw it. We saw your career.
In real time.
We were there, sir. We heard every Diplomat's album, bro. We heard your solo projects, bro. Why are we discussing this in 2025? I have no clue.
Didn't he say he has some new music coming out?
No one wants to hear it. No one has an interest in that.
My God.
Oh man, bro!
My
Shout out
God.
to my boy Scooter Steve, man. Lace Rhymes, man. He talked about it on his podcast. This is it. This song right here is it. This is it. And if
Been him on the hook?
he,
I don't even know if that's even him on the hook.
I mean, it sounds like him.
This is me.
But the lyrics are not good. It's a catchy song.
It's not good. The lyrics are not good, sir.
It's just a catchy song.
No. I'm gonna tell you what we did with balling back in the day. Shout out to my fraternity, man. Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Sin City Sigmas, man. We made a stroll to that song. That's the only time we listened to the song. I don't ever remember until Jay-Z got on the remix. That's the only time I listened to the song outside of strolling to it. That's it. Couldn't tell you nothing else, man.
Moving on.
We got to stop, man.
Yeah.
We got to stop this.
Yeah, moving on.
Anyway, man, NBA news, man. The NBA draft, 2025 NBA draft. As expected, Cooper Flag goes number 1 to the Dallas Mavericks. What are your thoughts on Cooper Flag and how he'll fit in with the Dallas Mavericks?
I think he'll fit in very well.
Yeah.
You know, it might take till when? After the new year when Kyrie comes back.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, he's going to add something to that team along with, you know, with AD, Gafford.
Yep.
And the other guys, you know. So I think they'll be in the thick of things.
Sure.
Even with him, he's going to start.
Yeah. I think he's a starter right away. And this is the thing, man, that I think people kind of missing about Cooper Flag, right? Everybody who know me know I'm not high on any Duke Blue Devil that comes out naturally because I'm from here, and I'm a number one because I'm from Vegas, number two because I'm a Carolina fan.
Yeah.
So I'm just not high on Duke players at all. The last one I was high on was Jason Tatum, and we saw what he's panned out to. He's I think a 5-time first team All NBA guy, and he's an NBA champion. So he's panned out to what
Olympian.
he's an Olympian.
Yes.
He's panned out to what we thought he panned out to. I'm not saying I feel the exact same way about Cooper Flag, but he has perennial All-Star written on him. He has a couple of maybe All NBAs written on him.
Yeah.
I'm not getting ready to give him the Jason Tatum treatment, but I will say this. Right now, coming into his rookie year at age 18, my man can do everything on the basketball court pretty damn good.
Yes.
Now, again,
He got a bag.
he's 18 years old.
Yeah.
So I'm not expecting him to go in right away and do what he did at Duke. Not expecting that.
I don't see why not. The NBA game lends to his talent.
Sure.
So I think he's gonna come right in and pick right up. You know,
I'm saying as far as the dominance is concerned, I'm not expecting him to do that now.
Yeah, not dominate,
Yeah,
but
I'm expecting him to be pretty good though as a rookie. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting that. My man can pass it. He can defend. He can shoot on all 3 levels. He rebounds. There's nothing the kid doesn't do on the basketball court.
Yeah.
So I've been hearing and seeing a whole lot of folks talking, well, I just don't see it. Well, did you watch him play college basketball? Because if you don't see it, I'm gonna have to assume you didn't watch him play. That's the only way you couldn't have seen it. Is if you did not watch him play.
Or if you've seen him and you can't equate it to the NBA game, you still haven't watched him.
You probably still haven't watched him.
Like you think that you know.
Right. Yeah.
Like I said, I think he's gonna come in and just pick right up. You know.
Yeah.
He might be a
I won't argue with
20
you there,
to
Bill.
25 point scorer.
I won't even argue with you,
Yeah.
Bill. Like if he came in and he averaged 18 to 20 points, brother, I'm not going to argue with you now. But I wouldn't necessarily be surprised. I'm just not fully expecting it because I'm looking for the Mavericks to kind of, even though I think he's gonna be a starter for them, I'm still looking for them to kind of just nudge him along a little bit. Versus, like, this is not a LeBron James situation where he had to come in and save a whole city.
No, he
doesn't have to do that.
He's not. He won't be in that.
Right. That's why I said what I said.
But he's gonna be out there.
Right. Yeah. A lot.
Do you think, young fella?
Yeah. He go to basketball.
Yeah. Do you think?
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think?
And that takes pressure off of
Yeah.
AD.
Oh yeah, big time.
You know, for him to just, sit back and play his game.
Sure.
So I think he's gonna come in and be at least between 20 and 25 points a game.
Wow, as a rook.
As a rook.
Ooh, that's a big statement, Billy. That's a big statement, Billy. Wow. I'm giving him. I'm rolling the basketball out there and giving him 15 points a game. I'm just rolling the basketball out there and giving him 15 a game strictly based on his skill set. I'm not considering nothing else.
Between 20
But
to
if
25.
if I add in everything else, I'll put him up to 20.
Between 20 to 25 points a game is like 1,000 yards in the NFL with 17 games. That's what I equate it to. So I think he can get to. I think he can get his 20 for sure. And if he gets up to 25 a game,
bless him. Yeah. Wow.
He doesn't turn 19 till December. He's
Yeah,
18.
my man is.
Yeah.
Man,
So you
that
give an
is
18-year-old
crazy.
25 points a game.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Look, man.
I think that happens if AD gets hurt, which is a high possibility. But
It's a high probability, yeah.
you're not scoring 25 if AD's playing, and then if Kyrie comes back by February.
That's what I think I was trying to. I'm trying to factor in having AD on the floor. Spacing.
And they have him
with
listed
him.
as a small forward, so I mean, there's room for him in the
Sure.
starting lineup because they don't have a lot of small forwards on the team.
No.
They're very power forward and center heavy.
Yes.
So I can see him definitely getting minutes, but I think he's going to struggle a lot more than you guys are thinking, especially the first half of the season. But I think maybe even the full season. That's a lot. Like, you're getting thrown in there with grown adults as a teenager.
Now,
Which you're right. His game definitely fits the NBA
it
better than
translates
college.
for sure.
So a lot of people that only watched the tournament and saw
Yeah.
him choke a couple games
right.
and miss the last shot, in the Final Four.
Yeah,
which
they putting that on him. Yeah,
that's that's all they saw of him.
yeah. That means
That
you
I
didn't
can see
watch.
how you can
Yeah, you didn't watch.
judge that, but yeah,
didn't watch.
he's really good, and I hope he
He's really
does
good, bro.
what you guys are saying in his rookie year. But
Yeah,
that's a lot to ask for, though.
that's a lot, bro. Just and that's what. I was
And there's
trying
a
to
lot
base
of
it
pressure
off
on him.
of,
Sorry
man.
about that. There's a lot of
No.
pressure of him coming in after Luka left because now it's like,
Yeah.
okay, we got him because we let Luka go.
Yeah.
So now he has to
How does he handle that?
be Luka.
How does
if
he handle
if
that?
he doesn't equal Luka in 2 or 3 years, the Mavs fans aren't going to have it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I mean, that's
tough.
the other side. That's the other side.
Yeah, of course. It has to be two sides.
The side that I'm on, I think he's going to come in and average 20 or maybe even 25. Between there. You know.
Whew. Okay. I feel comfortable giving them 16, 17 a game. I feel comfortable saying that. And again, that's me rolling the ball out there and saying go hoop. Again, like Quan alluded to, no Kyrie Irving till at least January. So he's going to be called on to do a little bit more. You got, your rim runners there with Gafford and what's my other man? Gafford and the other rim runner. Lively. Still got PJ Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are going to be called. They are going to call on him to score more. That's for sure. That's a fact. It's going to happen. 25 a game, Billy. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
But it's really not.
Look,
if he was drafted by Washington or the Hornets, where they don't have
somewhere
other stars,
structured all the way.
but AD's their go-to guy.
Yeah.
And if he's not, guess who's going to ask for a trade?
Yeah.
Because AD's not going to sit there behind an 18-year-old and be like, yeah, keep giving him the ball.
Yeah, because I mean, AD is a 25-point-a-game guy.
Yeah.
You still got Klay Thompson there. I mean, whatever you want to think about him, he's still there.
That's gonna be. He's good for 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What did he average last year? 15?
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe 15 a game.
Maybe 14.
14 a game. There you go. I mean,
12 or 13.
I mean, he's still out there, but Cooper Flag is going to eat up a lot of minutes. I look for him to average anywhere from 27 to 30 minutes as a rookie.
I mean,
so if you out there that long,
going to the Mavs stats.
Yeah,
AD only averaged 24.7 last year.
Okay, so
you're giving Cooper Flag.
That's what I'm saying. AD a 25-point a game guy.
I gave it 20 between 20 and 25.
I think 20 should be the high. I would say between 16 and 20 myself. But if he does, I mean, listen, if he does between 20 and 25, he's easily rookie of the year anyway.
No doubt about it.
He's a future perennial all-star if he does that as rookie.
He'll be
he'll
be an all-NBA guy in no time.
Yeah.
If he goes out there. If he go out there and average 20, he'll be an all-NBA guy, no time flat. Yeah. He go out there and average 25 as a rook, book him to Springfield.
So when they talk about him playing against the U.S. national team when he was in high school,
dog walking him. He held his own out there, bro.
They said he was a bucket.
He was a full bucket out there.
So if he was a bucket like that,
he's against 12 of the best players in the world.
20 to 25, man.
It's tough because you just don't want to put nothing like that on a rook, right? I don't even think we expected things from LeBron, but I don't think anybody put that type of expectation on LeBron. Even going to Cleveland where they knew they stunk, I'm not sure anybody put that on LeBron.
Well, LeBron, when he came out, nobody equated him to him as a scorer. They just looked at his overall game.
Just overall
and
game.
And then once he got in the league, okay, yeah, he can get buckets.
Yeah.
LeBron, 20.9 his rookie season.
As a rook. That's whew. But Bron also shot like 40% from the floor as a rook, didn't he?
Something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't good. But I mean, he was the guy. He was like, he had vets there, but he was the guy though.
All right, let me go through the rookies with all-time points per game ever. Yeah. 1959, Will Chamberlain, 37.6.
Yeah, he was.
Which you played 4 years in college. There's you were more a vet back then.
Yeah.
We'll skip some of these. Wall Bellamy's number 2, Oscar Robertson, 30 points a game. at number 3. Cream, 28.8 as a rookie. Elvin Hayes, 28.4. But like I said, these are 3 and 4 year, college players. Jordan, 28.2. Rick Barry, 25.7. Elgin Baylor, 24.9. Sidney Wicks. David Robinson, 24.3. Bernard King, 24.2. Allen Iverson, 23.5. Shaq, 23.4.
Yep.
So, I mean, Blake Griffin, 22, but he missed the whole season.
Yeah, he wasn't.
So he wasn't a rookie.
Time,
Mitch Richmond, 22. Glenn Robinson, 21. So, I mean, that's top 25. If you're giving him 20 to 25 a game, he's hitting the top 25 of all-time rookies.
So that last name you mentioned, Glenn Rice. You said Glenn Rice or Glenn
Robinson.
Okay, I'm thinking you said
Big
Glenn
dog.
Rice.
Big dog.
Okay, let's look at Glenn Robinson. Big dog coming out of Purdue.
And did he have 4 years or 3 years at Purdue?
He played multiple years at Purdue. At least 3. At least 2. I know he played at least 2.
I said
probably 3. I think he came
3.
out as a junior. I think he came out after his junior year.
Because back then you weren't coming out too early.
And Glenn Robinson coming out was that guy. Did he not win Player of the Year that year, or the year before? He was Player of the Year at one time. He was Naismith Player of the Year, one of those years. But so was Cooper Flag. So like we gotta, oh man.
Hey, I watched him play, man.
Yeah, and that's why it's so hard. That's why it's so hard for me to.
That's what I see.
To like, because I like the kid. I like his game. I'm gonna stick with my 17 to 20. I'm gonna stick with that. If he goes beyond that, I gotta come back in studio and say, Billy, you were right, sir.
I mean, I'm just going by.
It is what it is. It is what it is. On the flip side of things, man, we got this kid, Ace Bailey, man. Fantastic player. Mm-hmm. Let's not get this thing twisted here. Supremely talented kid, 6'8", 6'9", can shoot it a little bit. Need to work on the long game a little bit. Can facilitate, can get the spots. That's really I think the strong part of his game is him really getting the spots and being comfortable. To me, that's like the strongest part of his game to me. But I said the other day that he was a little raw, right? And people kind of took what I said and kind of ran with it a little bit. Raw, to me, he needs to. There are some things he needs to improve on. Mm-hmm. That's any rookie, though. Anybody fresh coming from college to the pros, you're going to need to improve on things. LeBron James was a talented kid. We knew that. We saw him play in high school. Mm-hmm. But he was also a pretty raw talent. There were deficiencies in his game that he had to improve on. Was he good? Yes. We knew that. Mm-hmm. But yes, there were things that he had to improve on as a basketball player. For me, Ace Bailey need to improve on who the hell he got around him, man. It ain't necessarily even his basketball right now, bro. He need to improve on who the hell he got advising him, bro.
And that's what you heard all day before and yesterday, that who is advising this kid?
Who's advising him, man?
Fantastic player.
Yes.
Good kid. Everybody vouched for a good of a kid. Yeah. But who's making the decisions to put him in touch with these people?
You wrong. You messing with Danny Ainge here. We've seen Danny Ainge work his magic as an executive here over the past several years.
He's also an 18-year-old kid. Maybe he doesn't listen to the people around him.
And that's wild.
That's a very big possibility. The 18-year-olds don't listen. if you're not wise, if you're not, like it could be all on him.
It could be.
We can't always blame the people around him because I've seen people raise some great kids, like be great parents, and their kids still act like idiots. So
You're right.
Could be that.
You're right. You're absolutely correct, man. I can't even. I don't even have a rebuttal to that particular statement, man.
They said the agent that he has is not even certified with the NBA.
He's probably an AAU coach that he had back in the day.
Yeah.
Most likely it was somebody that was on the AAU circuit.
And he thinking he can go in just go in because he doesn't have it, but he think he knows how to negotiate. No,
man. Nah. This ain't that.
First of all, here's my thing, and I said this about Shador, and I said this about Dion. You cannot dictate where your son is going.
Yeah.
You don't have that power, bro.
Yeah. That's tough.
And to even put that out there in the atmosphere on a draft in draft time is bad to me.
Yeah.
Dion, you said that any quarterback that gets drafted by Cleveland should automatically ask for a trade because the organization, as far as quarterbacks, is dysfunctional.
Yeah.
Who drafted your son?
Now, to that was a long time ago. Now, I'm with you though. I'm with you. But when did he say that? When was that? Like 2017?
No.
When he said that?
He said that during the draft process.
Really?
Yes.
I thought he said that when he was like working for CBS. Back in the day. Oh. I thought I saw him say that when he heard him say that when he was working for CBS.
But with the Ace Bailey cat, same thing. Like Quan said, this is probably some AAU coach.
Yeah.
Who think he's got connections.
Not
and
the
you
NBA,
don't.
Man. Nah. You're
basically
NBA, bro.
ruining this kid's career early.
It's the NBA though, man. Like you can't. Nah. You can't do that, bro.
What's wrong with what's wrong with humility?
Yeah, just a little bit. And I mean, it's like Utah,
a confident humility,
of course. But Utah, of course, as of late, hasn't been exactly the breeding grounds for winning.
Yeah.
Like we understand that, we get it, right? But I still trust their front office. I still trust Danny Ainge because we've seen him work. We've seen him at worst try, bro.
And the teams that he supposedly named that he wanted to get traded to, they're not winners.
Yeah, I heard the Wizards was one of them.
Atlanta.
What are we doing? What are you? Like you didn't even at least say like the Bucks or like a team that has the potential. Atlanta ain't trying to win, dog.
You think you want to go to Atlanta to play? This is the mentality of these people.
Magic City is a real thing,
and he still hasn't arrived in Utah. They're expecting him to arrive tomorrow for a press conference, and we'll see if he does. But it's immaturity and
I hate to see that.
A lot of these kids are hyped up so much when they're 12 in the AAU circuit.
Yeah.
So they've been hyped up so much like they're the best thing in the world.
Yes.
That they act like this. Mm-hmm. And luckily we haven't seen that too much with the players that actually get to the NBA. Usually players like this drop out before they even get drafted because they weren't as good as they thought.
Sure.
And they get lit up in college or wherever they play.
Yeah.
But I think this is another case of that. And you could see a very talented player never really get NBA shine because of attitude and like you guys said, people around him or people he chooses to listen to and not listen to.
I mean, that could be true. That could be one of the linchpins that will have him sitting on the bench.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Meanwhile, his college teammate, Dylan Harper, goes to, the most perfect spot you can land in San Antonio right now. I can see them playing for a championship in the next 3 years. I really can, man.
Yes.
I can see them playing for a title. in the next 3 years. I really can. And that's not me, like, that's me looking at them over the course of the last couple of seasons, what they've been able to do in the draft. They had the Rookie of the Year last year. You get Wemby. They're putting together a winning culture there.
Because, of course, they're trying to say OKC is the new dynasty in the making.
Right. I mean,
so we'll see.
I mean, if you look at the way Sam Presti's done things, he did it all the right way, man.
Yeah.
He went and got pieces that seemingly nobody else wanted, if you think about it, and pieced them all together with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and won a title.
So when it's time for Williams and Chet to get paid, are they going to have the necessary funding?
I think so. Salary cap's going to go up. Salary cap's going up. They'll have it.
I mean, if so, that's great on them.
Sure.
You'll have three players making, max money. Yeah. Or close to max.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No question about it, man. A couple of other guys, man. One that I actually thought was a sleeper, man. This kid out of Baylor.
Yeah.
My man, what is it, VJ? I think he gonna be the sleeper of this draft, bro. I like his game, man. He's more like a Donovan Mitchell type. Competes on defense. I like him a lot. Like, I really, really do. I like this kid a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Little undersized at 6'4", but I mean, Donovan Mitchell, if I'm not mistaken, is the same height, right? I mean, like 6'4". So the undersized thing really, I mean, you can factor it in, but it don't really mean much to me.
Yeah.
What's the size of this ticker? That's what I want to know. How big is your heart? How big that ticker, man? That's all I need to know, man.
Yes.
That's all I'm interested in, man.
Yeah.
Walter Clayton Jr. out of Florida. I think he's going to be another sleeper. Now the Wizards drafted him, and then he was traded to, ironically, the Utah Jazz. He's already there in Salt Lake, ready to go. Still waiting on Ace Bailey, man. We're still waiting on Ace Bailey to show up.
It's not good, Ace.
It's not good, look.
You should have been there
It's
already.
It's not good, man.
Just go there.
Yeah.
Go there, do your thing.
Yeah.
Show your face.
Yeah, man. Please, bro. Like, it's man.
This dictating stuff.
Yeah, come on, bro.
This dictating stuff, man, is y'all really don't know who y'all messing with.
This is a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, man.
Y'all really don't know who you're messing with.
You bring in a AAU coach to mess with a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, man? What is he gonna do? Man, y'all need to quit, man.
Advise the kid wrong.
Boy.
The first thing should have come out of his mouth was like, dude, you made it.
Exactly.
You made it.
Yeah, should have been it. Now go put in some work.
Go put in the work.
Go put in the work. Because clearly somebody done told you wrong.
Dictating?
No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Not going to do
to billionaires?
No. That don't need you? That don't need you?
No.
I think that's the part that's going missing here.
Goose.
They don't need you, sir.
Goose.
They want you because they drafted you.
They want you because they see something in you. But
they don't need you to carry on, though.
No.
Their bottom dollar is always going to be with or without you.
If they gave
with or without
if they gave some guy on their G League team with probably the same type of game, all he needs is a chance.
That's all he needs is a shot.
and you want to come in a league like this,
We're not interested.
Put some resources into
Bring
that
him up.
guy
Bring him up.
who would love the opportunity to play.
Bring him up. Bring him up. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh no.
You know, some of these cats get too far.
Yeah.
You know,
Bring him up.
thinking that the world needs them. No, like you said,
world
like you
doesn't
just
need you.
said, dude, we don't need you.
We don't need you, man. We want you though.
We want you.
We want you. We don't need you though.
We would
We'd love to have
love
you.
the opportunity to have you on our squad.
We don't need you though.
Don't need you.
We don't need you. We don't need you. And I think that's kind of going over his head. Like he don't realize that they don't need him, which is super wild. To me.
So when he does finally show up,
yeah,
you know those questions gonna be out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna have to answer some questions.
yeah, oh yeah, he's gonna get bombarded. And I mean, Salt Lake not no huge media market, but even if he play in the summer league, you finna get bombarded here in Vegas, man.
Yes.
They finna be on you.
In that presser that when he finally shows up in Utah,
They're gonna be on him.
that presser
They're gonna be
with
on
all the negativity that your camp, I'll just say your
him. Yeah,
camp,
right. We ain't gonna say that the AU dude.
had to come out and say that you didn't want to be there, you didn't want to get drafted by them. You think they're not going to ask you those questions?
Come on, man. You gotta understand that. That's going to happen.
And you're 18, bro.
Yeah.
You're not. You're gonna have to get a publicist
Yeah.
to
Write down some words for you,
Yes.
because you're not gonna have the words to say.
rehearse.
You need to rehearse
what
this,
you
bro.
got to say when
Yeah.
you get in front of that mic. On presser day.
Yeah, because it's going to happen. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, man.
You put yourself in that predicament.
Yeah, you put yourself in it, man. It's on you. My ex Tar Heel / University of Arizona Wildcat Caleb Love signs a 2-way deal with the Portland Trail Blazers, man. Glad to see him getting a shot. I think he was draftable, man. I mean, 6'4", 205, 210. You know, I gotta see what scouts may have thought. You know, we're gonna see him here at Summer League, obviously. You know, and we'll be able to see. You know, I heard it was some. Now I didn't watch every game that Arizona played, but I watched a few of them, and the few that I watched, Caleb Love was hooping. Now, of course, in the NBA, passing out of a double team is crucial, which Anthony Edwards still can't do to this day. He still can't pass out of a double team. Being able to guard multiple spots, not sure that's a thing for Caleb Love right now. So it's a lot of things that could factor in, but we'll end up seeing him at Summer League, and we'll be able to do an eval then. But I'm just glad to see him at least get a shot.
Yeah.
So that's that, man. And another ex-Tar Heel, RJ Davis, signs a 2-way deal with my Los Angeles Lakers. Glad to see him get a chance. Interested to see him at Summer League as well.
Angel Reese brother got signed by
Angel Reese got signed. Was it
by the
Portland?
Lakers.
Was it Lakers or Portland? It was the Lakers. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
Lakers signed.
He did.
Signed him. Julian
Julian
Reese.
Reese.
Julian
Out of Maryland.
Reese, out of the University of Maryland. Yes. See what he does.
How was his game, Quan?
Let's see what he does.
He will. We'll see in South Bay.
Yeah, he playing for the South Bay Lakers. Yeah, he'll be on the Summer League team, but he'll be playing the South Bay Lakers for sure. Who else, man? Who else can we talk? Cooper Flag. Talk VJ Adekombe.
Can we talk about how the NBA draft doesn't need to be 2 days?
It doesn't.
Why is it 2 days?
Because Bronny last year.
Oh, so they're looking for that next 55th pick, huh? Nice. Ironically,
There's zero reason for it to be 2 days.
Who's the 55th pick this year?
I don't know, but I'm upset.
Ironically, the Lakers had the 55th pick. They ended up trading that pick to the Bulls.
Latchland Ulbrich.
Yeah,
I'm upset.
I have no idea who he is.
I'm upset.
Upset.
Couldn't tell you.
He shouldn't be in the league.
Nope.
Couldn't tell you
How
who he
about
is.
that?
Who's his dad? His dad must be in
His
exec.
dad
His
must
dad
be.
has to be.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
What is it called?
Nepotism.
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 It's nepotism. Get him out of here. We don't believe him. Get him
He
out.
doesn't belong.
Get him out.
There's plenty other players that should have got that spot before him.
Tons. See how ridiculous y'all sound?
And then there's some weird trades. Knicks and Clippers switched picks from 50 to 51. Knicks had drafted Kobe Sanders and traded him to the Clippers. I just thought that was weird to flip picks.
God.
And then you get another second rounder later.
He'd have been there. He'd have been there.
Exactly. So
Hey.
So weird.
Hey, he'd have been there. He'd have been there. When nobody thinking about it. He'd have been there. Jeez Louise, man.
Wow.
What are the
Yeah, when they said 2 days, I was like, 2 days?
Yeah.
yeah, they did that last year for the first time.
Ridiculous, man.
Somebody want to see Malika and y'all
what are the
for
cash
2 days?
consideration from flipping from 52 to 51? Why don't you give him a couple $1,000? Like, what are we even talking about here? Man, y'all irk me, man.
Y'all want to see Malika and Stephen A for 2 days, man.
No, I don't want to see him for the 2 hours. Really don't want to see him for 2 days.
Shanae Agumake.
Not interested. Not interested, man. Yeah, man. LTBB crew, man, right here, downtown Las Vegas. I'm your guy, Goose Thomas, man. I got my man Bill Blockham Logan in the building. Quad 5'9" on the boards, man. Just got done talking some NBA.
You know what I want to talk to you about?
Talk to me.
The Justin Tucker saga.
Yes. 10 games.
So
he can serve as a free agent.
So these allegations come from 2012.
Yes. Long time ago.
Pretty much the same as Deshaun Watson.
Were they together?
Maybe it was a Diddy party.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
So the Ravens cut him, released him. You know, pretty much the same thing. So he's he wants to resolve this, but he said he's innocent. But he wants to resolve this so a team can pick him up because he still wants to play.
Well, you're suspended. So the only thing that you can do is appeal the suspension. If the suspension gets upheld, you're down 10 weeks, bro. And you start serving your suspension. I think it's the week of August 26th, I think I read. That's when you start serving your suspension.
So he doesn't have to be signed to serve the suspension.
No, he can serve it as a free agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk about the allegations because we can go haywire with that.
Oh yeah, all day.
But it's pretty much the same as Deshaun Watson.
Those massages made him the best kicker in the league, so it worked.
Well, yeah. I think it's when he stopped getting them is when things went south for him because he didn't have a good year last year.
No.
It wasn't a Justin Tucker type of year.
No.
So, and Deshaun got suspended a whole year, right?
Yes.
Then he got another 12 games. Because remember, he got suspended and he got a 12. No, it was just one. He just got 12 game suspension 2 years ago.
And then he just has been hurt ever since.
Yeah.
He's just been hurt. Yeah. So it was 12.
Tore the same
12
Achilles.
games, not the full.
Tore the same Achilles after surgically repaired and going through his rehab and all that stuff. Tore it again. Wow.
I personally don't think anybody should be suspended off allegations.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's the climate of America now.
I need things to be proven,
which is crazy to me. But
because we saw that with Dodgers pitcher, and
Yeah.
he's been proven innocent, and now he's playing in Japan or wherever.
in Mexico, killing
Mexico,
too.
killing
yeah,
it.
He in Mexico,
but has
balling.
been blackballed from the Major League Baseball because of what
Allegations,
happened.
man.
Of
That's
allegations,
crazy.
and even though he's been cleared of that, he's still blackballed.
Still not getting back in.
That's
Just
Major
weird to
League
me.
Baseball for you.
That's crazy.
They ain't
though.
put Pete in.
That's wild.
Even though this dude has been exonerated
Yeah,
of
he served he served
those
his-
allegations.
Yeah.
And now you guys want to reinstate Pete Rose after he's
Didn't go.
dead.
Didn't go. Tough stuff, man.
And we need that. We need that arm on our staff.
Oh,
We
yeah.
could use that
you can use
arm.
him right now. When I tell you he out there in Mexico killing,
We could use that arm on our
follow
staff
his,
right now.
I follow his IG page because he mic himself up
Yeah.
when he pitches, and like he be talking mess on the man,
Man,
bro.
he-
Like
he don't do
I
nothing
love
but
it,
throw
bro.
gas, bro.
out there, man. Oh, he gassing it out there, bro. Killing.
And Dodgers, you see how your pitching staff is.
Yeah.
You guys don't want to take another flyer knowing that these allegations weren't true.
Might want to lobby for that. Might want to lobby for that. Dodger fans.
Y'all need to sit down and really think about that.
Yeah. Seriously.
Because basically, this lady ruined this guy's career.
Essentially, man. And then for her, if she gonna come back and, what's gonna happen to her?
Oh, nothing's happened.
Nothing's gonna happen to her.
No.
And that's where you know these that's where people's thought processes get tangled, man. You if you not look, the man was fully exonerated. All allegations, nothing has come of this. What are we doing? What's happening here?
It just saddens me to think that allegations can ruin your career. An allegation, bro.
Allegation, yeah. Yep. Tough stuff, man.
An allegation
Yeah.
that you could never get any evidence or proof on. Just think about that.
Nothing he can do.
And with Trevor Bauer, it's proven that the girl was lying. It's not even like that he just didn't get, we couldn't find evidence.
Yes.
It's proven.
It's proven that she lied. There's text messages. There's
Yes.
her even admitting it now.
Yes.
It's proven.
And his career is ruined because of that. And she's not in jail.
Nothing happened.
It's just
Not in jail.
brushed under the rug.
Yes.
Maybe it's
Nothing's
harder for her to
gonna
date
happen.
now, but nothing happened to her.
And
She should get jail time for that.
Yes,
Yeah, no question.
Which I say, these lawmakers who want us to vote every year for them, why aren't you guys tackling this issue and making that a crime? If you get caught lying, trying to
Yeah.
ruin somebody's career,
Yep.
you should get jail time. Why aren't you guys bringing that to the table to discuss?
Because
in Congress,
essentially, that's obstruction of justice.
yeah.
It's people that serve jail time for obstruction of justice, man.
I just hate it because
False witness.
man,
Come on, man.
there's a lot of men out here who did a crime, but there's also a lot who didn't do it.
Yep. Yep.
And they're looked at that way for the rest of their life.
Yeah. Yep.
And the ones who were,
Yeah.
found out that it was a lie.
Yeah.
Nothing happens to the accuser,
Nothing at all.
and oh well, she lied.
Swept under the rug.
No compensation.
Swept under the rug, bro. That sucks, man.
That's why I'm so glad what happened to the Kansas City Chiefs receiver. The girl lied on him.
Mm-hmm.
He's countersuing her.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're going to work at McDonald's for the rest of your life. I want that $250.
I want it. I want it.
I'm on it.
Every red.
Well, you
cent.
don't need it. I need it.
I need that. It makes me feel better. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Right on about you.
Xavier Worthy.
Xavier Worthy.
Yes.
Yep.
So he's countersuing her.
Yep.
Well, as he should.
Yep. Yeah.
She lied on the brother, the young man.
Not cool. Not cool, man. Something's got to give with that, man. Like when
that
is
a lawmaker issue.
When does the BS stop?
That's a lawmaker issue.
Yeah.
When are you guys gonna go to the table and discuss that?
Consequences. Because, and we say this all the time, those type of women make it hard for the ones that were actually abused. That actually had something done to them. But no one ever wants to hear that part. They make it difficult for the ones that actually had a crime committed against their person.
The lady who did that to Trevor Bauer, she is the devil.
The Lucifer,
Period.
man, a spawn.
Period.
A spawn of Lucifer, man.
Because that was premeditated too.
Come on, man. No question. It was definitely premeditated.
She knew exactly what she was doing. Because like Quan said, she was on the phone talking to somebody about what she was going to do. I'm going to get him.
Text
what?
Message. Didn't the text messages pop up?
And text messages. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get him. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
What exactly are we talking about here, man? Unbelievable stuff, man. Look, man. Let the ball bounce sports talk, man. I'm your guy, Goose Thomas. Got my OG right here, man. Bill, Blockham, Logan
Yes,
in the
sir.
building, man. Look, we have come to the end of the show, man. We want to thank everybody for chiming in. We got a fight tonight. Boxing, if y'all care about it. Julio Cesar Chavez and Jake Paul. Okay, that was it. That's all for that. UFC 317 tonight, man. I'll be watching this card, definitely. Is this a middleweight title fight, Quan? Is it just one strap up tonight?
Yeah, just
one, right?
Wait, it might be two.
Is it two?
Yeah, it's two.
It's two. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we'll be watching UFC 317.
So we have Alexandre Pantoja against Kai Kara France for the flyweight title. And it's International Fight Week, so they always kind of do it bigger.
Yeah.
And then the headline is actually not a title fight because Ilia Topuria gave up his title to move up to lightweight. And he's fighting Charles Oliveira.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Dana's not letting him be champ anymore. He's not letting him hold two titles because he doesn't like holding the divisions up. So when he wanted to move up to lightweight, he had to give up the title.
Give up the strap.
So we'll see. We'll see. A lot of people are picking Topuria. Oliveira is a plus 340, which I might put
nice
something
number.
on that
That's
because
a nice number,
Oliveira
bro.
is a really good fighter.
That's a
and
nice
he could beat him,
number.
but Topuria is just very hot right now and doing a lot of damage. But another flyweight bout, Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van, is going to be a very fun and exciting fight. Van just fought 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow! And right back in
the last pay-per-view at the beginning of the month, and so he's right back in it because somebody dropped out and he flew right in. Van is very exciting to watch. And then Benil Dariush and Renato Moicano, really good fight card tonight.
Yeah, man.
All exciting fights too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will have my snacks, my healthy snacks.
The healthy snacks
on
That's
deck
right.
to watch it all.
That's real, man.
I will have my pizza.
Look, man, let the ball bounce sports talk, man. Salute Andre Bailey, man. Rest in peace, Dave Scott.
Dave Parker.
Rest in peace, Dave Parker.
And Walter Scott. From the Whispers.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. We appreciate everybody chiming in this week with us, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Let the ball bounce sports talk on YouTube, man. Give us a subscribe. Give us a like, man. Get with us, man. Get with us on IG. We all over the place, man. Of course, y'all know we the hottest on Facebook. Y'all already know that. Well, we got like 7,000 people in the group. Going crazy on Facebook, man. So, yeah, man. We appreciate y'all, man. If you scared, you better go to church. Yeah.